Okay, so let's move on to class. So last
సార్
class we
ఒకసారి డాకర్ హబ్ ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయాలి చెప్పు.
Docker hub చూపిస్తా నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో. ఇంకా డాకర్ హబ్ అకౌంట్ సో ఎలా పుష్ చేయాలి
సార్ మనం అది క్రియేట్ చేయకుండా మనం డాకర్ యూజ్ చేయలేం కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ ఇంటర్నల్స్ లో.
చేయొచ్చు నో ప్రాబ్లం.
ఎస్టర్డే నేను ట్రై.
Okay, so this is the hub.docker.com. Now if you go here, hub dot hub dot hub.docker.com, this is the official website. Okay, now if we have account we can log in. Suppose if you don't have account, so leave it, next class I will explain. Okay, all
ఓకే
images coming from here only. Whatever we are using here, docker search we are using, right? Docker search, for example I am using ubuntu ubuntu, right? So this image coming from where? ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయి మనకి? హబ్ డాట్
హబ్ డాట్
డాక్ డాట్. Suppose already I have username password. Click on sign in and see. I will show you how it will come. Whether you are available or not, we can check it. So this is very simple only. Just click on sign up and it is asking email ID, password only. It won't ask more fields. Very simple. Now if you go here, this is see my account. I logged in my account. I am in my account. And so if you go here, search Docker Hub, anything. For example, Ubuntu. Already I searched, right? So these are the official website. See, ఇక్కడ ఏమి ఉన్నాయి ఇవన్నీ మీకు అక్కడ కనిపిస్తాయి మళ్ళీ కన్సోల్లో. Now got it.
ఎస్ సార్.
Okay, next class I will show you how to create our own image, how to push my image to here. Okay,
ఓకే
how to push my image to here. So right now we are in Docker instructions, right? Today mostly will complete. Okay, I'll leave it. Okay, next class we'll see. Now if we come to here, so last class already we seen, last class already we discussed a few Docker instructions. So what is Docker file? Docker file is the text file and it contains all Docker instructions, and Docker daemon will execute these instructions top to bottom. I hope you know, right? So default file name is Docker file. Okay, now we know what is from, next maintainer, run, copy and add and work there, user and env, now cmd already last class we seen, right? Cmd entry point, entry point, entry point, and there is one more thing, expose. Mostly if you are creating any containers. So interview also most of the people they are asking, so can you explain a few Docker instructions? Now I hope you know what is from base image. If you want to execute any commands, run. If you want to copy files from log host to container, add. If you want to download from remote any files, add. Copy means host to container, workdir, user, cmd, entry point. In most of the cases, very important questions they are asking these two only. Okay, what is difference between copy and add, and what is difference between cmd and entry point? Very important. So apart from this all are same only, but interview purpose most of the people they are asking this is very important. Add, copy and add purpose is both are same only. If you want to copy files from your host to container path, we go for copy. And so if you want to download, this is with the help of add also we can copy, but the main extra thing is if you want to connect any remote, or if you want to connect any files, download from any files from remote, that case we go for add command. So that case we go for add command, very important. Now what is difference between cmd and entry point? Right, cmd and entry point, there is two ways we can pass, shell form and which form you can pass. One is shell form, executable form, and both are so in Docker file we can use only one, whether we can use cmd or whether we can use entry point. Can you use both at the same time in Docker file? Can I use both cmd and entry point? Yes or no? కార్తీక్, రెండు యూస్ చేయొచ్చా, యూస్ చేయకూడదా? సో that is based on requirement. If you want to, you can add both also. If you want to, we can add both also. And yesterday already we discussed, right, what is difference between cmd and entry point. And so cmd arguments we can cmd instructions we can pass argument as the entry point. And if you use multiple cmd, it is override, and which is the last one, that one only it will see in console executed, and the remaining story same only. Now, so we user, if you want to execute particular user, we can use user also. Today we'll see what is user and all, how it will work. Now see here, now clear the screen. Okay, now sudo -i, I am coming to root user, cat space so docker file. Now you know, right, what is a tomcat and all, what is a tomcat image, you know, right, how to Jenkins, and I want to create a tomcat. So if you want to create a tomcat image, and so there is multiple images available here, multiple images available here, and so we can keep it. Okay. Now, if you want to set up Tomcat server, how much time it will take, Karthik? If you want to set up Tomcat server manually, I want to set up some Tomcat server. I want to access. How much time it will take? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how much time it will take, if you want to set up Tomcat server in our Windows machine or Linux machine? At least.
10 minutes.
Hmm. So what is the default port number Tomcat server?
8080.
80. Jenkins server also same. Now, how to here? First search it here, whether that image is available here. See here, how to search Tomcat image? Docker search, Docker SCARC search. And if you search Tomcat, we'll see many images. See here, there is many images available. See, whatever you want, we can use it. So these are the Tomcat images. Or else, so mostly we are using this one also. See here, tomcat :8:20 JRE8. So this is also an image. If you want to, we can search this one also. See here, Docker SCRCH search. This is the image. This is the image. Right now here it is not available. Or anyway, we can pull directly also. Now let's try it. Docker pull, that image is available or not. Just I am checking. Docker pull tomcat : what is the version. Last time I used this one, just I am checking, 8.0.20-jre8. Okay, anyway, this is image is available, but in the list it is not displaying, but anyway this image is available. See here, I am pulling, so it is that image is available. Now this is the tomcat image, and same way if you want to Jenkins image, if you want to whatever you want, we can see. Now I want to set up Tomcat server. So now see here, already image is available. Now how to create container? If you want to create any server, we need port numbers, right? We need port numbers. What are those port numbers? This is the default port number. Default port. Tomcat server default port number is 8080. And here there is one more port number, host port number. Host port number also we need to set. So whether we can use same port number, or if we want to, we can use different port number also. And if you want to create any container, this is the syntax. So docker run -d. What is -d? Detached mode. -p port mapping. So this is the host port mapping, and this is the container port number, and right, container port number, and image name, and colon tag your docker file. This is the syntax. Now if you want to, we can pass, if you want to, we can set a hyphen container number, hyphen container name also. If you want to, we can set a container name also. How to set container name? First I will show you normally, next I will show you. Now see here, so docker ps-a. Do you have any containers here? Karthik? No, right? Do we have any Tomcat containers? No, I don't have anything. Now check it. How to create a Tomcat container? See, Docker run hyphen D. D means detached mode. Detached, mostly we are using this one, right? Hyphen IT means interactive terminal. Now I don't want interactive terminal. So server means it is showing some files, right? Logs and all it will displaying. I don't want interactive terminal. I want to detached mode. Backend it will run. P hyphen P port mapping. What is the host? I am giving same only. And container port. Right side is nothing but container. Left side is nothing but host and image name. So before that, go to here, Docker images. Okay, Docker run hyphen D detached mode hyphen P port. So this is the server, right? Host, we can give any number, but container port default 8080, and this is the image ID. This is the image ID, and already image is available. No need to run that one. So directly I am using. See here, image ID. Now see, if you use this one, now container is created. Now check it whether it is container is running or not. Docker ps-a Tomcat container is running. See here, upon status, it is running. This is the host port number, and this is the Tomcat port number. And so this is the, see, by default it is giving one Tomcat. This is a container name. Sir, I don't want that one. So if you want to give hyphen name, hyphen name, this is the my Tomcat. I can give same thing. Whatever you want, we can give it. Now already host port number I given, right? Now I am giving 8081. 8081. If you give same number, it is conflict. Now one more container. Docker ps hyphen a. Now see here. What is the, see, my, this is Tomcat name. This is the my container name. My Tomcat. Earlier it is dynamically it is coming one name, that one. Now, to remove one thing. Now, how to access, how to check Tomcat, how to access Tomcat server. Karthik, go to here and go to instances, and this is my instance. Click on that instance, copy public IP address, go to here, just paste it, and port number. What is the port number I given? 8080. Now see here, your Tomcat server is running or not. See, this is the one server. I have one more server also. What is that port number? Host port number. That is a different port number, right? So what is this? 8081. Two Tomcat servers running in my machine. So now see here, all are running, working fine. See, this is the 8080 first Tomcat, and this is the 8081 second Tomcat. This is the 8081. Why it is not coming? So if it is not 8080 working, 8081 is not working, so site cannot be reached. So first we need to check whether this port number is allowed or not. So go to instance and click on instance and go to security groups, and so click on the security group and go to port edit inbound rules, and see here 8080 already allowed. That is the reason it is allowed. Now I am adding, what is the port number? 8081. Otherwise it won't work. Okay. Just save it and go to here. 8081 also I allowed. Real time we are passing like this only. Specific port number. Don't allow everything. Now see here we can able to access. Now we can able to access. See. Now we can able to access 8081. 8081. So if that port number is not allowed in security group, we cannot access that port number. We cannot access that port number. So anyone any doubt here? Clear, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very simple. Very only one command. So now I run manually. Now how to write? How to write? So how to write? Now with the help of Docker file. I want to create Tomcat container with the help of Docker file. Now before that I want to deploy one file. I need war file. So first download Tomcat download Tomcat and click on this anything, go to here, and so somewhere we can find a sample war file. Where is that? Mm, Apache home, not this one. Somewhere 9 or somewhere. Click on this 9 only. Anyone, any idea? I forgot that path. We can get that sample war file here also. Home page. See here somewhere. Can you see anywhere? Download. There is something is released. Tomcat release. We can download this. Mhm. Where is that path? We can download somewhere. Then resources, not resources. Source get media. Problem download. This is Tomcat. Anywhere. I think this is that software download. And same way. mm, mm, that sample file we can see, or else I will check my local. If I have any jar files, I'm copy and paste it. I'll go to here. First I'm checking my local file, whether my jar var tomcat var files, do we have anything? Nothing here. Window D, go to here, go to C drive, go to here, program data, Jenkins, var, this is not var here, dot Jenkins, workspace, Maven web application, target. So here I have var file. This is Jenkins, my artifact file I have. So I am copying this file to particular path. Okay, how to copy this one? Now here, or else we need to execute here. But here also somewhere we can download sample that one and all. I don't know where I forgot that path. Documentation, under documentation only. Okay, here see any yes, deployer, under deployer, and so deployer, somewhere we can see that path also. Fine. Plugin manual deployer instruction. Deploy to Tomcat. In top it will come like that. Deploy first web application. Okay. First web application, example application, I think. Yes, here example application. Okay, now right click, copy this link, go to here, and so how to go download that file? wget wget this URL, wget URL. Okay, now ls. Okay, now file is our var file. Now so mv docker file, and so docker file underscore 1. Okay, now va docker file, just I'm writing va docker file, just I'm writing, and insert from, what is the base image? I need this image, I need this image. From I need this, I am taking a Tomcat server is my base image. Tomcat server is my base image. And so remaining story same only. Remaining story EINR maintainer whatever you want. So we can pass it. So DevOps I am giving. And so if you want to run user, particularly user, we can use so run also. We can use our first run. I am updating something. AP Tomcat, right? Or simply I am copying. Copy. I don't want anything. Copy. What is the file name? What is the file name? Sample.var, right? Sample. This is my local. Sample.var. And so container path. So container path. This is the container path. So what is the container path? Tomcat server container path. Variable lib. Variable lib. This is the. So this is Mavan Jenkins Docker. Where is Docker? Docker. And if you go here, and so if you go here, container path, Tomcat container path. See here, this is the path. This is the, if you want to copy, if you want to copy and all, so this is the path. What is that path? So user local Tomcat web apps. This is your, container path. Tomcat. Once the Tomcat container is created, so generally in local mission. So suppose if you have a Windows mission, what is the path? Go to C colon, C drive, program files. Here we can see Apache Tomcat or Tomcat. Tomcat. Where is Apache Tomcat? I don't have. I don't have Tomcat server in my mission. So go to here. Let me check it here. Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat. I think I don't have in my mission. Apache. Is there any Tomcat software is installed in my mission? No. So here, if you go to here, go to home directory. Go to home directory, and so there is a web apps directory. And web apps directory, we are going to deploy your war files. So this is a Windows, but if we come to here container, this is the path. What is the path? This is the path. So user local Tomcat web apps. User local Tomcat web apps. So if you go, this is the default path. This is the default path in Windows machine, and this is the extra path in container. User local, user local Tomcat. I need this path. So now go to here. Now go to here. Paste this one. Now go to here. This is the paste one. Now what is file name? What is the file name? Sample.war file. S small letter or capital letter? I think capital letter, right? Sample.war file. Let me check it whether sample or sample.war file. That's it. Escape colon X. Now S is small letter only, not capital letter. S is small letter only. Okay. Just update it. Go to here. So insert small, and so go to here, user local Tomcat web apps. What is where you want to deploy web apps directory. That's it. Here, anyone, any doubt? I am copying my local sample.var artifact file. I am going to deploy my container particular path. So web apps directory. So this is the default directory. If you want to deploy any application in Windows, we are using Tomcat web apps directory. This is a container, right? This is a path. So this is the path. User local Tomcat web apps. User local Tomcat web apps. Under web apps, I am going to deploy same file name. That's it. Now observe here escape colon X. Before that, let me delete all these things. Docker ps hyphen a all containers, and so Docker rm hyphen f forcefully. I am going to remove my containers, existing containers. I don't have much space. So that is the reason I am deleting existing containers, and this is another container. Copy this one, paste it. Okay, that's it. Now my Docker file is ready. Cat space Docker file. Cat space Docker file. My Docker file is ready. Now how to create our own image? How to create our own image? My Docker file ready. So now I want to create my own image. See here, Docker build hyphen t tag name and my tomcat. I am giving my tomcat or dev tomcat. What our name? This is the image name. Dev tomcat colon. What is the version? I am using v1. And where is your Docker file? Current directory. Where is your Docker file? Your current directory. Now see here. So see here. Check it. Your image is created or not? See here. Docker images. My image is created. See here. Dev tomcat tag name v1. This is the ID. Image ID 9 seconds ago. Now, how to create how to create a container. Now, same story only. See here, Docker run hyphen D, Docker run hyphen D, and what is the port hyphen P? What is the port number? Port number. This is the host port number. I am giving 888 and container port default port number 8080. And next image name, or we can give directly image ID. Copy this one and paste it. Clear, Karthik? Docker run hyphen D detached mode hyphen P port mapping. This is the host. This is the Tomcat port number. And this is my ID. Now check it. Now container is created. Check it. Docker ps hyphen a whether my container is running or not. See here. It is running. How to access my container? How to access my Tomcat? So go to browser. Go to browser. Go to browser, copy this one, and this and all not working anyway, deleted, right? Now go to here, paste it. What is the port number I given? Host port number. What is the host port number? Triple eight, right?
808.
888. That is the container port number. This is the container port
Okay,
number.
okay.
Okay, so for host port number I am giving 888. Now anyway, we cannot access because why we are not able to access? Go to security groups, and so go to here inbound rule. Did I add 888 port number here? No. Now I need to add. What is the 888? I need to allow anywhere. Just save it. Now we can able to access. Refresh it. Now see here. Automatically it is coming. And what is the application name? Context path I deployed. Sample. Sample. What is the application name? Sample. Now see here. Application is running or not? This is only for testing purpose. Already Tomcat people they are giving one war file for deploying your artifact file. So now I deployed only that war file. See here, my application is running. My application is running. See everything working fine. So everything working fine. So everything working fine. I hope you got it. Karthik, any doubt here?
No
Anyone, any
doubt, sir.
doubt here? Okay. Now this is now very important question. How to check server logs? How to check? Now my Tomcat server is running. Now how to check? So now my Tomcat server is running. How to check it? My Tomcat server is running. How to check Tomcat logs? Very important. Last interview also they asked how to check logs, container logs. So if you want to check container logs, this is the one way. Docker logs. This is a command. Docker logs. And which container you want to check? This is my container ID. Correct? Copy this one and paste it. Now see here, we can see container logs. See, Tomcat server is running startup 1362 milliseconds. Do we have any errors? No. It is deployed successfully. See here, user local Tomcat web apps manager. My war file is deployed successfully. So my war file is deployed some see local Tomcat web apps manager. My application also we can see. What is the port number? Default port number 8080. Where is that name also we can see sample. Where is that sample dot war file? It is deployed, right? Sample dot war file. Here also somewhere. Can you see somewhere that name? Localhost, localhost. to local. Here also somewhere we can see that application deployed. Login configuration. This is the log file. This is the log file. If we have any errors and all, so this is the log file. So this is the log file. Okay. Now, last interview they asked. So where all logs files is stored. Now we created containers, right? We are creating multiple containers. Which path all container logs are stored? So last interview they asked. So what is the installation path, guys? I installed Docker, right? What is the installation path? cd. This is the default path. Variable slash lib slash same Jenkins. Here Docker. This is the Docker. Under Docker cd space there is a container directory is there. Container. There is a cd. Go to first this path. Variable lib Docker. Under here we can see under we can see ll. Under we can see container is one directory. Go to that path cd space containers. cd space containers ls. Now go to this. This is the container id. Go to this container id d5. Go to this path and so ls and so here we can see all files. So this is the log file json dot your container id hyphen json dot log file. Here also we can check it. Cat space how to see content of the file. This is the file, right? d5. Now see here same thing we can see here also. This is the container log. This is the container log. We can see last interview they asked this question. So we created multiple containers. We created multiple containers. So how to check all logs? Where is this path? Where this all logs files are available? Where all logs files are available? Where all log files are available? Under this path. This is the path. Clear, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Anyone any doubt here? Hello.
No, no doubt.
So this is the path. Now one more question. Suppose if I delete my container, can you see my logs? Container log? Guess it. Suppose if I delete my Tomcat container, can I see logs? They ask next question. So this is the path. Okay. What is the path? Right? So this is the path. This is the path. What is the path? This is the slash variable slash lib slash docker slash container containers slash container id. So this is the container id. Under this there is a one file is there. Container id cid container id hyphen json I dot log file. This is the file. So now this is the path, all container logs available here only, all containers. Suppose if I delete my container, can you see my container logs? Just true or yes or no? Just write, Karthik. If I delete my container, can I see my container log?
No.
No, obviously no, right? So we cannot see. We cannot see. Now I'm going to delete. See here, docker ps hyphen a. So this is my container. I'm going to remove this container. Docker rm hyphen f container id. I am going to remove. Copy. First I am going to stop the container. See here how to stop the container. Docker. How to stop the container. Tell me first command. Docker ps hyphen a. How to stop the container. Docker stop container id. Right? Now I stop the container. Now I stopped. Now go to that path cd slash variable slash lib slash docker containers. Next ls. Under here, see here. Now we can see container or not. Container id. For every container we'll create like this. cd space d5 tab. Now ls. Now see here Even if we stop the container, we can see log cat space D5 tab. Now see here. Now see here, destroyed. Stop the container. First it is starting the container. It is started. Now I stopped, right? So we can see that log also. Stopped the container. Now I am going to delete the container. Now how see whether it is we can see log or not. So if you delete the container, we cannot see the log. Now got it? Docker basic one. Okay. So how to remove Docker rm space -f. I am using container ID. I am using container ID. I remove the container. Now go to this path cd slash variable slash lib slash and slash docker slash containers and ls. Now see here ll. Can you see anything here? Karthik. Now I removed container, right? Can you see that container ID? Yes or no? Can you see that container ID or not?
No.
No, because you deleted, right? So deleted container logs we cannot see. What is the answer? Deleted containers logs cannot available in the log folder. This is the container logs directory. I hope you got it. Clear, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Now, so cat space docker file. Now, if you want to, we can set port number also. See vi docker file. So there is one more instruction also is there. Expose. Expose means suppose if you want to set the port number. If you want to set the port number, this is a one instruction is there. Expose. 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 What is the container port number? We can set here. We can set here. So like this also we can set it. Like this also we can set it. See here.
Markonda,
Ex
అది వర్క్ కాదు అది.
here.
అది ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్.
That is
ప్రోగ్రామర్ ఇస్
default set port number I am setting here. Default port number only.
నాట్ పాసిబుల్.
Okay. So runtime only we are setting.
Yes, yes. This is only for instruction to the operator.
You
ఈ
can understand
checking.
what is the port number default.
Yes, that's all.
Just we are identification.
Only that's all.
Escape colon X. Now go to here. Anything keywords, any instructions. Almost we cover, right? Mm, So now what are the instructions? See from already run, copy, add, work directory. Suppose if you want to specifically run the user, we can add user also. Now see here user. Here we can add so user also. Now we can add user. So what is this user and user name? Already we have root user, right? Now I am using so root also. Or suppose already if we have any user, that user we can add here. So that is also one way. This root user. By default I am adding root user. First I will show you what are the users available and all. What is the file, Karthik? I want to see all users. If you want to see all users list, what is the file? Linux command. Marchipinara. If you want, I want to see users list. What is the command? Cat space slash etc slash pass wd. Now got it, Karthik.
Yes, sir.
This is the file. So now we can see root is the one user. DevApps also one user, EC2 hyphen also one user, Pati also one user. Suppose if you want to create any user, how to create user? User add user name. For example, I am giving Karthik. Now see here cat space etc slash pass wd. Now we can see that user also. See here Karthik. Now user, this is the user ID, this is the group ID, and this is the default slash home Karthik and bin bash default. So these are the all users list. Now if you want to add specifically run your Karthik user, whichever user you want to execute, and that case we can add user also. User also one instruction available, and here we can add it. See here Docker file, under here insert, here we can add that username whatever you want. Okay, so now we can add it. Particular if you want to run this file, the particular user, and that case we can use so that username. Clear? Clear, Karthik? Any doubt? So interview also very important. What is Docker file, and can you explain a few Docker instructions or Docker keywords, and can you write a Docker file? Mostly they are asking this question. 99% they are asking. So at least remember. So they are the basic. These are the mostly we are using Docker instructions and all. So what is from and run which purpose we are using, and interview they are mostly they are asking what is difference between copy and add, and what is difference between CMD and entry point. Very important. So if they asked any questions, so mostly they are asking. So these are the questions. Can you write a Docker file? Simply they are asking. Can you write a Docker file? And can you explain Docker instructions? Now they are asking what is difference between CMD and add, and what is difference between copy and sorry CMD and entry point, and what is difference between copy and add. So apart from this remaining basically mostly they are asking how to check Docker logs and all, how to check Docker logs, and how to how to connect the container. Right? Mostly they are asking how to connect container. What is the syntax? What is the command if you want to connect the container? Right? So Docker exec hyphen it and that container ID space that prompt. And also they are asking how to check logs. Mostly they are asking these are the inter purpose mostly, and how to build the image. Right? So Docker build hyphen t. Okay, next, right, remaining story same tag name, image name, tag name, that and all. Next, that is done. How to create container already Docker run. Next, how to check logs and all, and so remaining same only basic commands. Inter purpose mostly they are touching these only. Okay, how to check container logs, and how to connect the container, how to build the image, how to create the container, and what is difference between copy add, difference between CMD entry point, and write the Docker file. Or else can you explain few Docker instructions? Clear? Anyone any doubt? Clear, Karthik? Hello, am I
Clear,
audible?
sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so just try to practice. In the document also there is many examples available here. Just first if you copy and paste, if you have familiar on that, just type manually. So we can check all these things. All commands available here only. Just to check it. Now, right? So this is the hub.docker.com. So generally, as of now, I created many images. I created Tomcat container. So this is the image, right? So escape colon X. Now if you see here, I in real time, if you come to real time, Docker images. Every release we are creating some images. How to maintain these images and all. I want this image. So now this is in local machine, right? Clear? So this is my in my local machine only. So maybe I can delete, I can someone is deleted, right? But where these images maintain. But if we come to real time, mostly these images and all we are maintaining and there is a private repository. In real time we are maintaining private hub.docker.com. Hub.docker.com we are maintaining, or else we are, if we are AWS, there is a one service available, right? ECR, Elastic ECR, Container Registry. This is the one service. So if you want to, we can upload your images, we can maintain here images also. Whenever we need, we can upload, and whenever we need, we can download from this ECR only. So Elastic Container Registry, this is also one service. If you go and you can search here ECR, ECR means Elastic Container Registry, fully managed Docker container registry, shared and deploy container softwares. Okay, whatever you want, so we can so upload here, and whenever we need, we can download from this. But security purpose, we are not maintaining locally in real time, so mostly we can upload say any private registry, or we can upload AWS people, they are providing one service, Amazon Elastic Container Registry, share and deploy container software publicly and privately, wherever you want we can maintain. I will show you later, so how to create and how to upload that images and all. Now if you go here, if you type hub.docker.com, now see here, this is the official website provided by Docker people. See, build and ship any application anywhere. So Docker Hub is the old, easiest way to create, manage and deliver your team's container applications. So all images, as of now we are using these commands. We are using Docker search command, we are using Docker pull command. So if you use any command, so Docker pull, if you use any line, if you use this one. Now this is the Linux image. This image coming from where? This image coming from where? See here, if you search like this, Docker search, right? Linux, that particular version I am not using. Docker search Linux. What is this? Where I am in? I am in same path or SCAR, typo error. SCA SCARCH Docker search Linux. Now see here, there is many versions available, and see here also we can see official website. Okay, how many see stars also they given, and based on this we can pull any images. Not only this, even if you use any Tomcat, see, if you use any Jenkins also, see here, Docker search, I am using Jenkins. There is many flavors available. See here, Jenkins colon Jenkins. This is the deprecated. Leave it that one. Jenkins. This is long-term support. Instead of, we can use mostly this one. And whatever you want, we can. This is the many Docker, sorry, many Jenkins. So images. It is coming. These are the flavors. Most of the people see stars also. Based on this, we can pull anyone. So these images coming from where? Now see here, if you go here, even if you search here, this is the search Docker Hub. Even if I search, now we can see same things. Now see here, this is a Jenkins, Jenkins call, Jenkins slash Jenkins, Jenkins slash inbound hyphen agent. So those all we can see here also. See here, now got it. Kartik, Jenkins
Yes, sir.
slash slave. Everything we can see here also. See, agent, slave. See, Bitnami, Jenkins. We can see that one also. Bitnami, Jenkins. So all it is coming from here only. Now got it. This is the official website provided by Docker people. Suppose if you don't have any account, this is right now I didn't log in. I didn't log in. This is the official website hub.docker.com, maintained by Docker people. All images coming from here only. Now, if you want to sign up, just if you click on sign up, it is asking only email ID and password. See here, email ID, username, and set the password. That's it. Apart from this, no need to pass anything. This is very simple only. Just enter your email ID, enter your username, enter your password. Just click on the sign up. So once that is done, next it is asking login option also. See here, if you click on login, now it is asking, see here, sign in. Now it is asking username. Already I have username. Just I am entering my username. See here. This is my username password. I sign in. Now see, I sign in. So here I am maintaining many images. So whatever we want, we can upload, we can download. This is the repositories. Whatever here, if you want to, we can create repositories. So here I have many already I uploaded many images. See. So next class I will show you how to upload images to up.docker.com, and so how to pull from here also. So already many images uploaded. See here, these are the all are public. Public means anyone can download. Public means anyone can download, and so private means we cannot upload more. We need to pay something, and mostly we can upload I think 3 or 5. I forgot that count. There are private repositories and all. Now all are if you see all are my public only. So all repositories public only. Public means anyone. If you click on create repositories, it is asking a repository name, and see here only visible for you. Public means appears in Docker Hub search results. So anyone can search your image. Private means only authorized people can see. Already I don't have anything. Already there is private and all they are giving something limited only. That is already I reached. Now we cannot enable this one. Okay, so public I can create many things. Okay, so this and a repository name dev apps, and see now I don't have enable, only public is enabled. Okay, I don't have any private, I cannot create. So so we can create. Next class I will show you how to create these repositories and how to upload images, our own image. Here I created one image, right? And next class I will show you how to push images to local to repository. So this is my image, right? Today I created this image. So how to connect my hub.docker.com, and how to push this image to my hub.docker.com, and how to pull from hub.docker.com. Next class I will explain. Okay. Clear, Karthik? Any doubt?